an interactive activity sheet for children to explore Wimbledon when they come here to SW19. And Lisa Tolley over here, she's the illustrator who designed it. What a map to have to design. How was it designing that?
It was great fun, yeah. The brilliant thing was I've been here for the last 10 years with my 3 boys, and I hopefully knew all the little secret places that are good to visit when you're with your children and family. So that was my kind of starting point to where to begin. So the map basically...
yeah, let's open it up and have a little look.
So we have, which I hope is a very visual of the actual grounds, and my basis was to work on what the map they had at the moment but make it a lot more visual and a lot more fun. So I've put like little taxis that go past and the little red buses, and they're all little secret things that you perhaps don't notice when you're actually coming through the gates. And then really my starting point on the actual design was to pick certain things to do in what I would describe as kind of full colour. So obviously the front of centre court, and then the shop, and then we have obviously the big screen near Henman Hill, and then kind of work backwards from there. So what is it about Wimbledon that makes it so special? And obviously the flowers, so you put the flowers in. And for me, if you look at the people, when I come to Wimbledon, they're quite random, and there's a lot of people with their bags that's got their packed lunch in, or they're looking at the map to find where they're going. And it was to kind of create that secondary feeling of Wimbledon, as opposed to everybody that comes to watch the tennis.
Lisa, how did you get asked to do this? Because it's a great honour.
Yes, well, I was approached by the Wimbledon Foundation, and they asked me to look for a map which combined would interest adults as well as children. So to pick a style whereby it can be not so playful but very colourful, and also have lots of iconic bits of Wimbledon, so like the strawberries, the trophy, the weather vane, Rufus the Hawk, and yeah, who make it great fun for children and for families as well. And an adult wants to pick it up and just use it as a map for the grounds.
Well, it's been very helpful for us. If we turn it over the other side as well, this is the interactive side, which I've seen a lot of kids been really interested in this side. And maybe just talk us through down here. These are some players, aren't they?
Yes. So if you go to have a look at the competitor practice courts, I've actually tried to very subtly interpret some of the players, and I hope some of you will recognise the more the obvious ones, maybe Andy Murray and Serena Williams, and then just taking some of the hairstyles that obviously the lady players wear, and again some of the headwear from the gentlemen as well. So that was quite fun to do. And
maybe the exhausted players over there, yes, who we know who they are.
So this particular question was to illustrate the longest map. So I was kind of racking my brain thinking, how can I do that? And we have these lovely 2 gentlemen players that obviously they're resembled when they win, when they fall on the ground and can't move an inch. So I thought that would be quite a nice way for the longest match, when they just fall to the ground, tumble, and obviously with exhaustion. So that was a good fun one.
And Lisa, you have children as well, and a 6-year-old. Yes. Did you test this map out on him before it went to print?
I did. I showed it to him, and yeah, he loved it. I mean, it's really good that it takes you around all the grounds, and I think if you're visiting, obviously it will take you from the top to the end and give you little activities to do all the way through. So I think it's great for kids.
And also, you've got these to... They can stick them on throughout the map, can't they?
So this is an A5 sticker sheet, which is their reward once they've been answered all the questions correctly, obviously, no cheating. And then they get this wonderful sticker sheet that's got Rufus the Hawk, obviously the iconic front of the centre court, the trophies, and a girl and a boy. So that's great fun to use when they get home. Yeah.
Absolutely. And obviously, Lisa, you said you've been coming for 10 years.
10 years.
Who are you most excited to watch today?
Well, I have to be Andy Murray. I think he played so brilliantly the other night. So he's great to watch, and he showed a lot of passion. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for showing that. We think it's beautiful. And yeah, have a great day here on semi-finals day.
Thank you very much.